Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Right now, we're gearing up for another explosive day in the courtroom as the Alec Murdaugh murder trial forges ahead. The key takeaways the jury is looking at today. Right now, a state of emergency underway in Georgia as the threat of violent protest intensifies. The other case that could spark nationwide protests here in just hours. Today, people around the world will remember one of the darkest times in history, how local students honored victims of the Holocaust this week. We're going to get to all those stories and so much more, but first things first, let's head outside. We're at Henry C. Chambers Waterfront Park in beautiful downtown Beaufort, South Carolina. As you can see in this live video, folks beginning to move and head out to work, run those errands, and as you can see, a beautiful morning greeting them. Thanks so much for starting your day with WJCL 22 News. Good morning. I'm Frank Sulkowski, meteorologist Melissa Hall here as well, and she's the young lady who's responsible for this beautiful Friday weather.
I'm just the messenger.
You don't want,
you might not want what you're stepping outside to. I got my nice hot coffee here. You want something nice and warm this morning because you're not going to get it when you step outside.
Now, it's cool, and some would say cold, but not as cold as it was earlier this week.
But tomorrow, we're back to that freezing area.
See, I'm trying to help you out here, but you just keep digging and digging and digging.
I'm telling you, I have to let them know what they have to expect.
All
and,
right.
you know, you'll get a lot of sunshine, so we got that.
Hey,
that's a win.
Glass is half full right there.
Yeah, take those wins. As you can see outside, it is a beautiful, clear start to your Friday morning. Something you're gonna have to deal with. I talked about that cold. Well, you got a little bit of a wind as well. So when you factor that in and the fact that some of us are actually below freezing, Statesboro, coldest we see out there, 31. You got 32 in Metter, but that little light breeze over in Metter, only about 4 or 5 miles an hour, makes you feel like you're in the 20s. And a lot of us waking up with that below freezing feel like temperature. Tomorrow morning, it actually will be below freezing. So today, getting out for sunrise, 7:23, bundle up. We'll have those 30s by this afternoon. It'll be pleasant, 56, not to that 62 average that we have. Tonight with those clear skies, it is gonna get chilly fast. And like I mentioned, yeah, tomorrow morning starts off with chilly weather. We're going to have 20s out west and 30s for the rest of us. Warmer and wetter weather is coming our way, though. I'll have all the details here in a few minutes.
Well, in just a few hours, we'll hear more witness testimony in the Alec Murdaugh murder trial. The now disbarred attorney has pleaded not guilty after he said he found his wife and son shot dead back in June 2021. Yesterday, we heard from 6 witnesses who were on the scene after Murdaugh reported the murders. And as Eva Pilgrim reports, one of those witnesses says Murdaugh's reaction to the murders stuck out to him.
For the first time, jurors in the trial of Alec Murdaugh saw police body cam from the moment officers arrived on the family's property, where Murdaugh's wife, Maggie, and son, Paul, had been shot to death. That video shielded from public view, but the first officer describing the grisly scene.
The male victim laying on the ground to my left, as well as the female victim on the ground to my right. There was a large deal of blood that had pooled around his body. Same thing for the female victim on the right.
Alec Murdaugh appearing distraught in the courtroom, but that officer testifying when he met Murdaugh at the crime scene that night, he wasn't crying.
Did you ever see any tears in your interactions with Mr. Murdaugh?
He did not appear to be crying. He was upset, but I did not see any visible tears.
In that body cam, Murdaugh can be heard immediately offering an explanation for the shootings, telling police that they were related to a 2019 boat crash that killed one of Paul's friends, for which Paul was facing charges.
This is a long story. My son was in a boat wreck. He's been getting threats. Most stuff has been benign stuff we didn't take serious. Okay. You know, he's been getting punched. That's what it is.
Who brought up the boat incident?
Mr. Murdaugh did.
And within a few minutes of you arriving, he's the one that brought up the boat incident. Is that correct? And he offered that right out of the gate as a possible explanation for what happened here. Is that right?
Yes.
Murdaugh repeatedly asking about his wife and son.
Did you check them?
We got medical guys that are that's what they're gonna do. Okay.
What are they doing? Can they hurry?
They are. Yes, sir.
They are dead, aren't they?
Yes, sir. That's what it looks like.
The defense hammering away at the possibility police compromised evidence at the crime scene.
You would agree with me, one of the cardinal rules of a crime scenes, keep it pristine. Don't walk over things. Try to preserve tire tracks, get pictures of them, footprints, all those sorts of things.
But officers defending their investigation that night.
Are you aware that any evidence was contaminated in this case?
I'm not.
Did you engage in everything you could to avoid contaminating evidence?
Yes.
The jury seemed to be paying close attention to every detail, but many of them had a visible reaction to what they saw. You could tell it was hard for some of these jurors to see these images. Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, Walterboro, South Carolina.
Now, of course, we'll be bringing you live coverage from Colleton County starting each night during our news at 5 o'clock. You can also stream the trial live on our website, WJCL.com, or follow the trial on the go by downloading our WJCL 22 News app. And make sure to download the very local app to watch anything and everything you might have missed from our many newscasts. Well, right now, Georgia under a state of emergency because of a violent protest outbreak in Atlanta and a possible wave of new protests in states across the U.S. Demonstrators are protesting the development of a police training facility critics call Cop City. Other states are bracing for a possible protest because Memphis police are set to release body cam footage of a deadly traffic stop later today. Right now, 5 former police officers involved are facing murder charges. Now, we've told you officers beat Tyre Nichols nearly 3 weeks ago. He died at the hospital 3 days later. ABC's Justin Finch is laying out what's next in this case now gripping the entire nation.
At a vigil for Tyre Nichols, his mother revealing she could not bear to watch the police body camera video set for release today, capturing her son's arrest.
But from what I hear, it's going to be horrific. But I want each and every one of you to protest in peace.
5 former Memphis police officers now facing charges, including second-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, and assault.
Under the laws of Tennessee, second-degree murder is a knowing killing.
There's one running on foot.
The night of January 7th, police say Nichols was stopped for alleged reckless driving. Prosecutors say Nichols fled after police used pepper spray in their initial confrontation. Then a second physical confrontation, leaving Nichols seriously injured. Memphis police saying Nichols complained of having a shortness of breath, at which time an ambulance was called to the scene. The 29-year-old died 3 days later. The 5 officers involved all fired after an internal investigation found they violated multiple department policies, including excessive use of force, duty to intervene, and duty to render aid.
The actions of these officers were awful, and no one, including law enforcement, is above the law.
Attorneys for Nichols' family releasing a statement saying these 5 officers being held criminally accountable for their deadly and brutal actions gives us hope as we continue to push for justice for Tyre. And attorneys for at least 2 of those former officers charged say their clients intend to plead not guilty. And while urging peaceful demonstrations, President Biden says the Nichols family and Memphis deserve a swift, full, and transparent investigation. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
Well, today, people here and around the world will remember the devastating effects of the Holocaust for Holocaust Remembrance Day. Yesterday, St. Vincent's Academy held a remembrance program where they heard from the children and grandchildren of Holocaust survivors. Now get this, a St. Vincent's 10th grader organized the entire event.
It's really important to me to spread awareness and make sure that people know about things like this so history won't repeat itself. And it's just a big thing to learn about when you're Jewish. So it's really important.
Now today marks the day imprisoned Jews were set free from the largest Nazi death camp at Auschwitz. Well, right now, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff is in Eastern Europe to commemorate Holocaust Remembrance Day. On his 6-day trip through Poland and Germany, he'll speak at events honoring Holocaust victims and educating people on anti-Semitism. Well, former Savannah Police Chief Roy Minter will get another chance to become U.S. Marshal for Southeast Georgia. According to congressional records, officials resubmitted Minter's nomination to the U.S. Marshal Service. At the beginning of this year, his previous nomination had expired. Now he will once again go through the entire vetting and questioning process.